Design for MSK is a project where we wanted to work with young people between the ages of 16 and 26 who have musculoskeletal conditions. And we've brought them together with designers who have been working with them to create design solutions that will help improve their everyday lives. We're also working with some curators who are putting together a fantastic exhibition of those products. Musculoskeletal conditions like arthritis and lupus, which are things that people tend to associate with older people, actually do affect a large number of young people in this country. We've had 3 workshops here in Manchester where the participants have been able to share their daily life experiences, what it's like for them living with a musculoskeletal condition. They've been able to give that knowledge to the designers who can use it to create some really exciting products that will help improve that day-to-day life. The workshops have been really creative. We've purposely picked Zifferblatt as a very relaxed and informal venue, and it's really helped to get that conversational feel. The group have really gelled together. We've been able to take time to get to know each other and learn from each other's experiences and share everyone's ideas and input. So it's been a really good opportunity for everyone to get their creative input to the process.
I was introduced to the project through my university, and I decided to be part of it because I really am a strong believer in that design should be for everyone. One of the problems that people who suffer from MSK is that their disability is invisible and they don't know how to communicate on a day-to-day basis with their families and friends and even their co-workers. So one of the things I advocated was that we would create emojis to make it a lot more easier for them to deal with questions that they receive from their friends and families who don't understand what they're going through. And the second project that I was doing was to highlight the contribution fashion can bring to disability design. So I wanted to work with walking sticks, and I wanted to create 2 of them. One that would be completely invisible, it would be hidden in an umbrella, and the other one would be very out there, very fashionable, turning this into a fashionable aid that people would want to use as opposed to hide it.
I was interested in getting involved in working with young people and developing a product they need and that suited them, opposed to just making something that I felt like I wanted to make. A lot of the people involved in the project said they found fashionable bags had really thin straps that would cut into them and weren't particularly comfortable. So I've been looking at creating a strap that you can just velcro over your normal bag that also has a pocket to insert heat and ice packs, which would relieve any shoulder pains that you were suffering. The idea with the modular pill box was to create a box that was aesthetically pleasing, so you could have it out in your home like as a display, a nice box, but also you could take pieces off, so if you were going out for the day you could just take that day's worth of pills out with you rather than having to take a whole big tray out every day.
Because we have had workshops here in Manchester, we've been able to have our participants taking part in person, but also because there's been 3 different workshops, different dates, not everyone can make it. We've also been live streaming the workshops so that people can watch if they're not able to take part. It also acts as a bit of a record for what we've discussed. People can watch it again on Facebook or on Google Hangouts. So it's been a really good way of making the workshops and the project adapt to suit the participants, because it's not always possible for them to get here, and they're still able to contribute and share those ideas on social media. And today we've got Kelsey, Aylin and Zainab with us, and they've been giving their final feedback really into the design process.
I think it was good getting the ideas out there and for people to listen to what we had to say.
I think seeing the designers so excited about their ideas as well, I think it would just be great to see that final piece all put together.
The best product would be the heat packs in the shoulders for bags, just because when I'm carrying a bag I get really sore shoulders to the point where I'm struggling to move my arms.
Out of all of it, it's nice to come away with a physical kind of design and product, but at the same time you kind of develop as a person because you've seen people with the same problems as you.
And I think it's given us the opportunity, like you were saying, to not feel so abnormal in this world, and I think it's been really nice to sort of meet you guys and get along and kind of actually sort of take a step back and feel normal.
It's worked really well having the designers and the participants working together in this format, and actually it's taken ideas perhaps down a completely different route just because we've had that ability to go over things again and hear other people's takes on things. Hopefully that's going to be reflected in the final products.
I think it's inspired me to help other people, not just people with our conditions, but anyone with any form of disability.
When you look at people with disabilities, they have actual needs to be part of the mainstream culture, and sometimes all you need to do is to bring a bit of that mainstream to the world of disability design.